Hey, you welcome back. It's Jyoti. What's happening? How are you? How's your mental health? How's your physical health? Hope everything is good. Um, these are strange times we live in. But yeah, the only thing giving me joy nowadays is um, retro songs that I'm covering a lot on the channel. If you haven't uh, realized, there's a whole playlist. But also Vantara videos. I think I'm going to make a separate playlist for this because I see myself watching a lot more of Vantara videos. This I think is my third one, and I've been so excited. I've been so excited to get to this because I think I've said it many times, but I'll say it again for those who don't know. I love elephants. I love them. Oh my God, I love them. Dogs and elephants are my favorite. And ever since I was a little girl, and my dream, one of my bucket list items is to hug a baby elephant someday. That's the dream, man. But all my friends know this about me. Anytime I get a gift, it is some kind of elephant thing. I've already shown you guys my bookmark. वहाँ पे एक planter है elephant वाला. ये जो है ये showpiece. That's an elephant. My friend Tanya gifted me that. These two paintings are both elephants. Can you see this one and the other blue one? Elephants, elephants. I think I bought these in Vietnam. I don't know. These three paintings on the wall, those are mini paintings from Cambodia. This is, of course, Taprom, the famous temple, but that is an elephant. Ye colorful wali. This is an elephant. And this, which you cannot see, you can just see the corner of that upar wali black and white painting. That is Bayon. Bayon, the temple with the faces, my favorite temple there. That's Bayon with an elephant in the frame over there. So a lot of elephant things all over around me. Uh, and I'm so grateful. Again, I'll say this to Anant Ambani. He started Vantara because he spotted an elephant on the road that he wanted to help. And from adopting not just the elephant, but the Mahavat and his entire family, and deciding to start this amazing rescue center and rehab center and conservation center. It all started from that one elephant rescue. So can't wait to get into this. We'll talk about everything else later, but it is the elephant sanctuary. And let's watch 1, 2, 3, play. Hello, hello. Before we continue with the video, I have a request. It's a very, very humble request from my side. And I have noticed at the back end that a majority of you who watch the videos have not subscribed. And that really, really hurts me. I don't know. I don't know why that is. So please hit the subscribe button. It doesn't take too much time. It doesn't cost a thing. And it really helps me out. It really encourages me, encourages the work I do here. And I'm sure you like to set goals for yourself and achieve them. Hina, I like to do that as well. So I have set a goal of 200K for 2026 for my channel, and I need your help in getting to that. So please hit the subscribe button. I cannot tell you how much I would appreciate that. Thank you so much, and let's get back to the video now. Chalo.
Today, I am giving you a behind-the-scenes look at Vantara's incredible elephant facility. These animals have lived a life of abuse, but once arriving here at Vantara, they go into complete luxury. From giant jacuzzis to elephant-sized kitchens to all the incredible amenities that these guys get to enjoy, we're gonna go behind the scenes and learn all about the state-of-the-art, one-of-a-kind facility. Let's get going. Dr. Neeraj, what is this ridiculous place?
This we call jacuzzi.
Of course. So why a huge, gigantic, jet-powered, temperature-regulated jacuzzi for these big elephants?
If you want to give the massage for the elephant, it is very necessary if you are using water as a treatment.
So the elephants are coming in here for a massage?
Yes. Suppose they have their pain in the shoulder area, so they are leaning toward that pressure point and they are taking massage by using their help.
So here you have the world's only elephant jacuzzi, something that doesn't exist anywhere else. This is temperature regulating, and it has these high-powered jets that you can see they love rubbing up against. And with that pressure, they're able to give themselves a massage. Now, every single elephant here at Vantara has access to come into this jacuzzi, scrub and rub up against it, get fed fruit. And not just fruit, but some highly specialized, delicious things that we're going to learn about at an elephant-sized kitchen. On top of all the amenities, we'll also be meeting the sanctuary's newest resident, a 2-month-old baby elephant, as well as helping on an extremely unique elephant procedure.
but we'll get to those later in the video.
What's going on here? Why are you force feeding this animal who looks so happy?
It's not a force feeding. We are making her comfortable so that the farriers are able to trim the nails and take care of the foot properly.
Now, a farrier is traditionally someone who works on horse feet.
Yeah.
Who else works on elephant feet?
Initially, our veterinarians and paravets were, doing the nail trimming and all sorts of foot care.
Okay.
But after that, we got the horse farriers and trained them specifically to trim the nails of the elephants. So now they have a team of their own who are working to take care of the foot.
Now, an elephant foot is very different from a horse foot, though, because a horse foot is bone and then hoof. So an elephant is a petrodactyl, which means they actually walk on top of their toes like this.
Yeah,
right?
And they have a fatty tissue below it so that, the shock absorbance and they get that cushioning because of the...
So then why do you need to trim it if you need it the cushioning?
When they have overgrown nails, they have a difficulty walking.
I see. So is it hard to do? Is that nail very dense?
You can try. It's really hard.
Okay, how do I try?
So you can go around and file the nails to make it soft.
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
This one? Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah.
In the corners.
And the corners.
Yeah.
So you don't want any sharp corners.
Yeah.
Just like us, no hangnails,
Yes.
right? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I like that. I like that a lot. So here we have this big, beautiful elephant, one of over 250
How long does that
elephants
pedicure take?
that have been rescued from circuses, from logging, from begging, all kinds of abusive situations where their feet typically are wrecked because they spend so much of their life with a heavy human or a heavy load on their back, walking on burning hot concrete. But then they come here to Vantara, they get to swim in the spa, get fed ridiculous meals, and of course, get this mani-pedi that treats their feet, not just because it feels good, but because it actually improves their health. All right, well, there you go. I filed an elephant's toe. How'd I do? Good, bad?
Good.
These elephants are really living the life, and some of these amenities will blow your mind. But before we get into all of that, it wouldn't feel right to only show you the luxurious life they live without first telling you how they got here. Because for most of these elephants, it wasn't always this way. This is a life they now deserve after decades of hardship.
So this big, sweet, beautiful elephant is Lilavati, and she's an animal that I truly fell in love with when I first came to Vantara. Lilavati had one of the worst accidents I've ever heard of. So she used to be a circus elephant, and one day, while chained up to the center pole in the circus, the tent caught on fire, the entire tent, and the tent fell down and draped around her body. And this big, beautiful elephant with such incredible EQ, emotional intelligence, was left by the people that she trusted and loved as she literally burnt to a crisp as the circus tent fell around her. Now, Vantara heard about this story, they raced down there, and they found an animal that had been left for dead. She was lying in a pile covered in third-degree burns and written off as good as gone. And Anant Ambani, with his passion for animals, he said, bring her, we're gonna do our best to try and save her. So they put her in one of the customized elephant ambulances that I'm gonna show you later in this video, and they brought her to Vantara thinking that she'd never make it. Now, after a couple of days, she started to regain her strength, and she was ferocious. She had gone from trusting humans and performing in a circus her entire life to having people abandon her and hurt her in an unbelievable capacity. And the team here had to bring her on this journey of recovery. Now, not just to fix her physically, but to fix her emotionally as well. And as we walk through the elephant area here, where every single one of these enclosures is specialized to animals with stories just like Lilavati's, we're gonna go into the world's largest elephant hospital. And inside of this elephant hospital is something that would have cost millions of dollars to put together, all built for this one individual animal that really shows you the level of care and compassion here. So we're gonna go with Lilavati through one of her treatments to see why that scar, that burn, is so much better than it was the day she got here. Come on, sweet girl, good girl. When Anant himself, the owner of this facility, heard about Lilavati's condition, he had this built. Just look at this. This is the world's only hyperbaric oxygen therapy chamber for elephants, built specifically for this incredible individual elephant so that they can heal and work on these terrible burns and scars that she got. Because we know that oxygen is one of the true remedies to burns, she gets this daily before heading out into the forest where she can join all of her beautiful friends. So look at this, you've already seen some of the crazy procedures that take place on an individual level for the elephants, but it's all made possible by this. Literally the world's largest elephant hospital. They have everything here, from hydraulic lifts, to laser therapy, to oxygen chambers, to endoscopies. I mean, you name it, they've got it. And while this room is impressive in itself, this is now one of half a dozen rooms just like it where they can perform procedures on an elephant. And later today, we're gonna go and get to see and be involved in one firsthand. Now, I mentioned this earlier, but Vantara created these customized elephant ambulances that are absolutely incredible. Over 24 of these were made and designed to go into the field to rescue elephants anytime there's a problem. So what happens is the elephant gets herded up into here, the hydraulic lift closes this, and then the elephant will stay in this area with misters and a retractable shade for as long as it takes to transport an elephant from anywhere in Asia, anywhere on land, to right here at Vantara for its rescue. Meanwhile, the keepers, the vets, the rescuers, they live right inside of this little RV-like area, monitoring the health of the animal as they bring them here to the hospital for ingestion, for quarantine, to eventually spend out the rest of their lives in this incredible sanctuary that's been built for them.
Now, before going out to the 2,000-acre jungle that was created for these elephants to roam, it's time to meet the mother and a baby who were rescued on that very vehicle. Not everybody gets to interact with baby elephants, but because we went through a strict biosecurity protocol, we were able to go in and meet the baby under the supervision of a vet.
So take a look at this here. 3 elephants were rescued pregnant here at Vantara in the last year, but 2 of them have given birth, and this little miracle just arrived. Hi, Mama, can we come meet your baby? So look at this little miracle right here. Now this is Balram. Now Balram is actually a miracle when I say he's a miracle. Careful there, Mitch, because he was stuck after her mucus plug broke for 6 days in the birth canal. And when he was born, he had a gimpy little leg, and it was a really crazy birth story. We weren't here to cover it, but he came out, he had a limp when he was born, and now after a few weeks, his leg has fused up properly and he's running around Mama. But look at Baloo here, look at this. How unbelievably gorgeous is this little guy? Look at that, get the camera, get it, get it.
Oh, cute.
You chasing the camera a little bit? Hi. But how cool is that, knowing that that animal was born here instead of into a life of servitude. And as soon as it's grown up enough, it'll move into the green belt with its friends, have places to swim and play and socialize and all be part of a herd. And look how much he already loves his mahout. So cool.
And as I'm now on my way to the forest, I decided to check in on 2 more elephants who get very specialized treatments.
Dr. Iraj, what's going on here? I see she's got a funny leg and now she's getting sunscreen. What's happening?
Yeah, what we are doing, we are applying the Ayurvedic massage oil on that crooked leg. If you see from the other angle, this whole leg is crooked.
Yeah. How did her leg get so crooked?
She was hit by a car on the road.
Hit by a car. So she was a logging elephant or a begging elephant or something?
She was a begging elephant.
So here at Vantara, they do such an amazing combination of Eastern and Western medicine, literally the world's most advanced medical care for all animals, not just elephants. But to balance that with Eastern traditional medicine like oils and herbs mixed in with medicine, all so that you can take an animal like this that you better believe is living in a life of pain and constantly managing that pain so that she can live her absolute best life while she's getting her butt rubbed down in oil. There are tons of bodies of waters for the 200 plus elephants here to enjoy. But this one specifically is the temperature regulated hydrotherapy pool. Now, what makes it a hydrotherapy pool? Well, these 2 ancient elephants are super arthritic. That means that from a lifetime of standing on concrete, their joints have all become painful, they've lost cartilage, and so just their immense weight under the gravity of it makes them feel in pain. However, not when they're sitting fully submerged in the hydrotherapy pool. So as you can see here, their head is underwater. They'll stick their trunk up to breathe and go straight back to sleep underwater in this amazing hydrotherapy pool where there is water moving the surface so that there's no noise to disturb them. They get to sleep, they get to hang out. and just have a better life for animals that would otherwise be in permanent pain.
Now that we've seen a lot of what these elephants get to enjoy, it's time to join them in the Greenbelt for their afternoon walk. The Greenbelt is one of Vantara's most magical places. 2,000 acres of forest, no fences, no roads, and an endless amount of enrichment for these elephants to enjoy. After decades of being on someone else's time, used in logging, begging, or acting in a circus, the Greenbelt is where these elephants can do whatever interests them most. Whether it's interacting with the other native animals, wallowing in lakes, playing on the jungle gym, or even just taking a little stroll. This is their
Jungle gym.
Here in the forest, they have so many of India's native animals that for the psychological well-being of these animals makes perfect sense. They get to go and be out in the forest with the animals that they would naturally live beside in the wild, so that these guys that come from this terrible background get to finally have this emotional connection to being a wild elephant. So take a look at this. Out here in the Greenbelt are herds of incredible wild native fauna. You've got everything from giant gar, the largest bovid in the world, to sambar deer, to nilgai, India's largest antelope with giant blues, whole families of wild boar that are running through with their little tiny piglets, and there's so much more. There's spotted deer, there's mongoose, there's snakes, there's turtles, there's birds all over the place. All kinds of amazing animals that co-occupy the space to simulate a wild Indian forest. And take a look at this out here in the jungle. It's not just about simulating nature, it's about giving them activities. This is a literal elephant gym where they can come and knock these logs around. Dozens and dozens of these elephant playgrounds that make their lives better, which just seeing it makes my life better because it's so unbelievably magical. If hanging out in the forest and having a jungle gym to play in is not enough, then right here is one of dozens of these lakes that these guys get to come down to during the heat of the day and go in for a swim. So watch how cool this is as these elephants head in to have a cool off. So look at that, they absolutely love it. They head into this big, beautiful natural pool that's been dug for them to swim. And this serves multiple purposes, right? These elephants not only love it and get to cool down during the hot Indian sun, but they get to play and sing and yell and swim and splash, and it has medicinal benefits. Indian elephants are one of the most aquatic of the elephants in the world. They love it. They go fully underwater like that, swim around, splash around. Good for their joints, takes weight off of them, especially if they're arthritic. And they just get to have this magnificent experience that I don't think any other captive elephants would get to have when you combine all of the things that they have here. So let's go see some more of it.
All of these activities throughout the day definitely works up an appetite. So before I join the elephant procedure, I'm taking a quick tour of the insane elephant kitchen.
Hey, Paul. What's
Welcome
up, my friend? How are you? Good to see you.
Fantastic.
The world's largest elephant kitchen.
Yes, of course, sir. This is the only vegetarian kitchen and the world's largest elephant kitchen. 52 tons on a daily basis. That is 52,000 kilos.
Okay.
We're going to be displaying all your diets here. So once you come in here, you see all the 260 elephants we have, and everyone have an individual specialized diet customized for them depending on their body weight and where of the locations they're coming from.
This is incredible. Look at this right here. So look at this. This is Karna, the male elephant, and here it tells you exactly what his diet is. At 7 a.m. he gets green fodder, 10 p.m. he gets browse, at 12 p.m. he gets this, at 1 p.m. he gets fruits and veggies. It's crazy, and they do this for all 260,
so this
every
is the
single individual.
6 meal periods that we're going to dish out from here.
Oh my
from
God.
From a morning tea to your evening last fodder.
You're telling me you feed 260 elephants,
Yes, sir.
100 kilos
6
of
times a
food,
day.
and you
200 kilos a day.
200 kilos per day, and you feed them up to 6 times per day?
Yes, sir. This is again an ingredient display.
And these are all fresh ingredients that are in use?
Yes, the
Like, literally,
ingredients
this isn't
are
plastic.
all export
That's a
quality
real thing.
ingredients. Yes, sir. So these are the whole browses, which are all in their enclosures.
Okay.
Basically for 24/7. This is from 7 to 7. This goes with their mood because we expect them to walk for about 20 to 25 kilometers a day with their morning and evening walks.
Aha.
So this is our boss's special area.
Okay.
The laddus for the elephant.
The famous ladus, the
Yes.
Chef Paul ladus. So a lot of people don't know this. I'm going to interrupt you for
Oh
1
my
second.
God.
When I first met Chef Paul over here, and he's a humble guy, he'll never tell you, who is the head chef for the elephants of Vantara, He was the head chef of one of the very few 7-star hotels in the entire world.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but you're such a humble guy, you'll never brag about it. He literally, take that in for a second. This guy was poached from a 7-star hotel to come here and be the head chef for the elephants.
Of course, we have the same equal respect for all these people, but the only thing is they don't talk.
That's right.
But we do monitor a lot of their body languages.
Yep.
So we get to know when they're happy. So these laddus here, each one is gluten-free, and we use only palm sugar
Now
and honey.
these are all human quality, right? 'Cause
Yes.
it's all organic, and half of this comes from your garden that I can
We
see
have
right
a
out
herb
here.
garden right here. We also have a contractor farming with about 280 farmers around.
Okay.
So where we collect all their fresh browses on a daily basis, because that's
Wow.
their main key thing.
Wow.
So that is a local CSR which we also have. So which is a very great support for us, because without that, sustaining this on a daily basis where 100 kilos is mainly on your browse and green fodder.
I'm gonna try one of these because I know you're cooking from when I met you at the hotel. What is your best laddu?
My favorite laddu would be the
I'm only
dry
getting
fruits
hungry.
and nuts.
Now this is for me to try.
Yes.
But for comparison, that right there is for the elephant to try, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna give it a whirl.
So that's like your protein ball,
Oh my God.
gluten-free and
my
sugar-free. It's got only honey and clarified butter as a binding. This is a power package, and each one gets to have either one or two.
This tastes
He's
better
so-
than any protein bar I've ever tasted. It tastes like a giant nutty truffle. It's
Yes.
fantastic. I'm literally keeping this. This is delicious. This has to have 5,000 calories in it.
Yep.
I don't care, I'm eating it anyway.
Here, you get to see what we're going to be cooking for tomorrow.
What is that?
This is the bajra, which is again a winter diet, which basically increases their system heat. We also give them a special treats. So whenever they are in some kind of a training period, popcorns are much more appreciated for the crunchiness, because they know the corn, they know the smell, but the texture is different, so that gets them excited
No
as well.
way, they
This
like
we
popcorn.
operate in the morning, but I
They're
want you
like
to take
me.
a note on this.
Okay.
This is a monster equipment. This is straight from Mad Max show, where you're gonna pump in all your dough, and this is gonna be giving you giant tortillas, which is each is about 1 kilo. This is our juice section as well.
Wait, you make juices for the elephants?
Yes, of course.
No,
sir.
you don't.
1
No,
kilo.
you don't.
Older ones, when they have some dental issues, but they love the sugarcane. So for that, we give them the sugarcane juice,
Okay.
and even the watermelon, we give it in the
And-
juice form.
What?
I want you to try
This
that.
is- this is not
the
for
natural,
elephants.
This is the natural Red Bull. You can
Natural Red Bull.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. So what's in here? So sugar cane
Sugarcane and just a touch of lemon. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. This is amazing. Oh my
That
God, that is
sounds
such a good
amazing.
drink.
This kitchen is crazy enough already, but just wait until you see the freezer.
Oh my God, look at the size of this cooler. Look at this. So you got sliced beets, carrots, what is that, raisins? No,
That's
what
the
are those?
chickpeas, that's the
Chickpeas, garbanzo beans. What is this, alfalfa?
That's alfalfa browse.
Alfalfa,
Then you have the
banana.
whole banana trees. So entire
I'm
greens,
going
everything is
hungry.
all washed as per our
Look at
requirements.
this, look at this.
Almost close to 1.5 tons of food right now inside.
1.5 tons in here right
Yeah.
now.
So we will, by day closing, we'll have 2 tons in holding, because when the sun comes up, their day starts, and we need to catch up with that,
And after the kitchen, I raced over to the new elephant operation room just in time to watch the team perform a groundbreaking new operation.
Today we get to witness something extremely special. This big, beautiful female elephant is about to undergo a revolutionary endoscopy.
Before the endoscopy begins, the team covers her eyes
Oh
to
my
calm
God.
her down while they wait for the sedative to take effect. Only once it kicks in can the team start the endoscopy.
Now, what that means is instead of making a big, giant cut to get inside and see what's wrong with her, the vet team here, the revolutionary medicine at Vantara, have created a super long endoscope that they can insert into the elephant to monitor what's going on through a camera system that makes it minimally invasive so that she can walk out of here today without stitches or any ailments, figuring out what's going on with her. So now let's go check in with the lead vet, Dr. George, to learn more about the procedure.
All right, Dr. George, what do we got going on?
So we are doing an endoscopy of the genitalia of an elephant, an animal that has an
French.
endometritis, an infection of the uterus.
How did you discover this infection?
So the site veterinarians realized that this animal was a bit too
Bloated.
big.
Uh-huh.
So there was the possibility that she was pregnant. And then we realized that wasn't.
Yeah.
And the reason for all that volume was the pus in the uterus. So we did an endoscopy, we start treatment, and over a period of 10 days, all that pus come out, and the animals just become much less ballooned, the behavior just improve. So this is the vagina where we are. So now we are more or less up there.
Okay.
So we are like this, and then we go back.
So you go back down.
Yeah,
Oh,
so now we
interesting.
are already going down
Okay.
to the abdomen of the animal.
Isn't it amazing here? So you've got Dr. George from Portugal who's pulling focus on this crazy camera, this 20-foot long endoscope. And then all of these vets here, it takes this whole army of people of all different specialities in order to make this happen. And what you're seeing is something that is groundbreaking and revolutionary. No other facility in the world has done this type of procedure before. It has always been done in a very invasive way, cutting open the animal, going in, risking infection, risking trauma, everything else. And here, where resources are unlimited, the team has spent millions and millions and millions of dollars to come up with a system like this that is minimally invasive, and she will walk out of here at the end of the day with a diagnosis and with a treatment plan without being cut open.
So we are 2 meters inside the animal.
2 meters, oh my God. Look at the size of that syringe. That's how much medicine you have to apply, and multiple doses like that. And when you're dealing with a big patient, you need a big amount of medication.
So Dr. George, if you're applying this tube after tube of medicine, and this is obviously not the first time you've monitored her,
Yeah.
how often do you have to do this before?
Normally we do every week.
Every week.
Yeah, it's a weekly
It's a
treatment.
big procedure every week.
Yeah,
Wow.
but the benefit for the animal is tremendous.
Yeah.
So I mean, this animal had probably accumulated, when we started, about 40 liters of pus.
40 liters
So
of
this
pus.
animal looked pregnant. Yeah.
Oh.
So for an animal like an elephant to look pregnant, that means the volume inside is huge, yeah?
It's amazing she didn't go septic and die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's completely full of medicine, you see?
Yeah. Literally floating full of medicine. Yeah. So we're gonna reverse and wake her up.
Yeah.
That's it. So what? 4 or 5 more treatments and that'll be completely shrunken
Yeah,
down?
I think,
and-
you know, from what we saw today is very good. So next time what we're gonna do is actually we take some biopsies.
Yeah.
We send for histopathology. And then when we have the histopathology results saying that the animal is cured, then we stop the treatment.
So there you have it. We just got to witness an absolutely unbelievable bit of elephant cutting-edge medicine. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this insane elephant hospital. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. See you on the next one.
Oh my God. Oh my God. My God. The sheer scale of this operation, that is Vantara, I just cannot. So, what was that elephant's name? Leela, who had the burns? My God, what a shocking story. It just breaks my heart and boils my blood that an animal that served you and helped you make money and earn a living all those years of her life, when the fire started, you just left her there to die. I mean, human beings can be so... I don't have the words. And then look at her. She comes back and she starts trusting again. It's just... my God. Breaks my heart, but also gives you hope, doesn't it? We can learn so much from animals. So much. And recently, Abhi, if you follow them on Instagram, you must follow Vantara on Instagram. They've just rescued an elephant called Jayashree from Ahmedabad. And they've just taken her back. Her left hind leg is like swollen right now. So they're updating every day with, what's with her story. Follow. There are so many elephants whose stories and treatment and journey gets updated on Instagram. And I'm like this. As soon as I see a Vantara post, I'm like, there's an update. So anyway, I can't. Look at the food. Look at the laddus. Anant Ambani's organized laddus also for them every day. Just insane. 6 times a day, every elephant has a different diet plan. They poached a 7-star chef. This is what boggles my mind when people keep attacking the Ambanis or saying any kind of nonsense about them. I'm sorry, but they have generated the maximum number of jobs in this country. Well, one of the companies too. And look at this sanctuary itself. not open to public, absolutely non-profitable, 100%. And every single animal has its own team of caretakers. Imagine the number of jobs this sanctuary has created for people around in the area and for people from around India and around the world who've been brought in as experts for each species. And can you just imagine? That's called real that's called giving back. And that's called putting your money to benefit the world and to benefit just life, to benefit life, all life forms. Every life matters is their logo, and how they live up to it. I just cannot. They made an oxygen therapy room for her. They have the jacuzzi for animals who need that. They have the hydrotherapy. They have the jungle created for them. I just cannot, with the scale of this operation. I just cannot. And I don't know how anyone can hate on the Ambanis as a family and what they represent, because Anant Ambani is such a freaking like beautiful example of a child raised well with the right values. So just freaking hell, man. I think a million thank yous are not enough to Anant for doing this, because especially in our country, and I'll say this in probably every reaction of Vantara, in our country, our ones, our jeev jantus, all like, yes, they're taken care of, and protected by certain laws and the government and designated areas and all of that. But this kind of investment on all levels, and this kind of care, this kind of, I think even they have species that they're trying to make sure don't go extinct. We'll get to all of that as we watch more videos. But man, this is how you set an example for the rest of the world's billionaires to do something real with their money like this. So, oh man, I want to watch more. If you guys have other videos, even the elephant ones from other YouTubers and other content creators who were invited there, please share the link below. I wanna watch. And yeah, and I think the bird sanctuary वाला अभी release हुआ है ना forest के channel पे, so we'll get to that next as well. Oh my god. Chalo, let me know what you thought of which story and which part of the elephant sanctuary you like the best. I think for me personally, it's that jacuzzi. Chalo, take care of yourselves. Live long and prosper. Every life matters. Jai Hind.